2, 1.
Hello and happy time zone, everybody. You are watching Speedrun Ragnarok 2023. I am your host for this run, Lady Ariana, and today we have a three-way race between Leggy Starscream, Kaguya Nikki, and Ice Blue, all running Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster, and we have Demarine on the couch. So I'm gonna take it over to you all, and I will be right here.
Well,
sorry, I'm happy times, maybe. By
running time zones. I'm the European here.
By running FF1, do you mean like running away from it, or?
No, just so everyone knows, if Ice Blue wins this race, they're going to retire from running Final Fantasy 1. If Ice Blue loses,
retire just yet.
If Ice Blue loses this race, they will retire.
What if Ice Blue ties?
Or just become second? Or do you
will
retire?
Got him!
Yeah.
Got him!
But hi, I'm Ice Blue. I unfortunately run this game.
I'm Nikki. I also have run this game in many versions for way too long.
Are they better than this one?
Debatable.
We'll talk about that later.
And I'm Leggy. I'm here to kill chaos.
Are the other versions better? It depends. How cold do you want to be?
I would probably not prefer to get,
Stuck in a blizzard?
punched and beaten to death by chaos over 17 times.
Stuck in a blizzard?
I would prefer that.
Also, isn't
I live in Louisiana. I live in Louisiana. I would definitely take being stuck in a blizzard, thanks.
Then have you considered our Lord and Savior, the GBA run?
No.
Do we have names?
I guess we
For
need
our
names.
dear character.
Oh yeah, we should get names. I should stop looking at development art.
We do have names. For the fighter, the winner for that bid war was Stabby. That is Stabby.
Okay.
The monk is Take This. Both T's are capitalized, all one word.
Exclamation.
One word.
No exclamation.
Take this. Stabby, take this. Wow, I feel like there's like a sign here.
Okay.
Black Mage 1 is Valkyrie. And we actually did get a last-minute donation that gives us our second name. $5 donation from Margaret Ann saying, Quack. Not quite the same as honk, but still valid. So, all caps, Q-U-A-C. Excuse me, Q-U-A-K. I swear I can read English today.
Ah, we're kicking it old school.
4 letters, Q-U-A-K.
Unfortunately, we can't quack Lich 2, unfortunately.
Ooh.
And that is it for those donations. So, that is it. Go ahead and take it all away.
Thank you for the donations for the character names. I'm sure Stabby, take this, Valkyrie, quack.
You know, that
Stabby,
almost
take
feels
this,
like a
Valkyrie,
sentence.
I'm sure these 4 heroes of light will not encounter a war mech, and will have a great time in the casino.
Just don't think about the sentence once you switch the monk to the third position.
And don't forget to take a monk instead of a thief.
Alright.
At least thieves are useful in this game. I am ready. Leggy, Nikki, Demi, are you ready?
I guess.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna push buttons. We'll see what happens. Just gonna mash it out.
I'm just here because Natara was like, if you don't get into this voice chat in 3 seconds.
Yeah, but at least you weren't the one playing League of Legends today.
Oh.
No one was playing League of Legends.
I was playing League of Legends.
Okay, my bad.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do
Jimmy,
this.
count us down.
Alright, we'll count you down. We're gonna start from 5. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Right. Now we have 2
Alright.
minutes of cutscenes and can continue where we just left off.
Yeah.
So yeah, League of
No.
Legends.
Back to the banter. Back to the banter because we have a minute and 58 seconds of fantastic, wonderful, unskippable cutscene.
Yeah.
Like I absolutely loathe the fact that Riot has made some very bad decisions in their time. They're like better than Blizzard, but not by much. But also like, I hate that I've been playing this game for so long and I still enjoy it. But also, I enjoy it and it gives me a thing to focus on. So I'm going to admit to the fact that yes, I play League of Legends.
I log in like once every like 3 weeks and play like 2 ranked games, and then I shove it in the corner where I forget about it for another 3 weeks.
You know, that's fair. That's probably the healthiest way to play League of Legends.
No, the healthiest way to play League of Legends is when you get into a game and you do /ignore all.
Oh yeah, no, I've got that set by default. I don't talk to anybody if I can help myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think last year started playing a bit of TFT. Then my hard drive died and I was too lazy to reinstall it, and then recently I just reinstalled it again.
Yeah, I've been
I just don't know
spending
what
most of
happened. My computer.
Oh no.
My computer just installed the game. I don't know.
Oh, so it's like, you know, Uno, it came free with your Xbox.
I don't have Uno on my Xbox.
Oh, hey y'all, before we start this run,
Mm-hmm.
hydrate.
I literally just took a sip.
Perfect. Alright, so, fantastic end of cutscene here, finally. So now we actually get to play the video game.
And I'm already losing time because someone told me to hydrate. These are the underhanded strats here, everyone.
The strats
Take
are working,
note,
let's go.
if you ever want to win a race, that's how you do it.
Strats are working, let's go.
Look, I've been doing marathon stuff all week. I haven't had time to practice, so... Oh boy, the rest is real.
So yeah, we're buying a sword, we're buying a chainmail, we're buying 2 copies of Thunder because it animates faster, and we are menuing so that we have the fastest possible combats that we can have and fast messaging.
The best part about this run is the way that you advance text in this game is not by pushing any buttons. It's by rotating the joystick on the controller if you're using a controller. And it makes it so much better.
Yeah, it really doesn't help with like your hands. So, like, as someone who has had her first speedrun hand issues by running FF4 PSP, which has the same thing, that like no matter which button or analog you move, you mesh the text that way.
I'm just here to ask if somebody is gonna forego a safety save so that I can direct my ire towards you instead of our lover dimmering.
Hey, Sparkover had a run mercy killed yesterday. Go bother the bear.
I'm letting y'all know that I already have to reload my save.
I just entered Garland.
Thankfully, this game this game saves on every screen transition, so it doesn't matter. You can't screw it up. So.
Oh my goodness.
Don't make this challenge if you really wanted to, you know?
Oh well, I mean, I'll bully Mickey.
No,
Well, I'm resetting.
I
I
lost
had
to Black
to-
Mage.
Twice. Second time.
Yep.
So
I
I'm
lost
the
to
only
Black-
one who got cleanly all the way through Garland. Nice.
Yep. Also, Stella, you'll need to restart your stream because you killed the game.
Oh, no, it's
rather
still
than-
there. I still see it on my OBS.
No, the Discord.
No,
Discord stream.
Discord stream. Discord.
Right.
Oh, Dim,
Elmau. What's up?
I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Give me a sec to get the fight going.
He has.
Yeah, no, I got I had the lovely second encounter before Garland, and
Was
the
it
first
inside
encounter.
the castle?
So
Yeah.
just so you know, when I tried running this game a couple times and then stopped. Every single run I had, I got into Chaos Shrine here, and I got the encounter inside the shrine walking up to Garland, and every time I got the big wolf pack.
My first
Skill
encounter
issue.
was a werewolf with 3 grimps,
Nice.
and the werewolf immediately bit the first black mage for 27, so it was a reset.
Nice.
And then I reset, and then the next encounter was 2 creeps, and they bit the first black mage for 32.
So, I assume Nikki's on the bridge cutscene right now.
Yes, Nikki
No,
is
the
on
rich
bridge.
cutscene is over. Ah,
Wow,
almost.
my attempts of hydrating did nothing.
Not only did your
Oh.
attempts at hydrating do nothing, actually Nikki has the early lead.
It changed the RNG in the way that I actually got safely through.
That's it. That's it. I'm manifesting like 3 war mechs on the bridge.
One for each of us, how nice.
Yeah, each of us. Yeah.
You just want to see Nikki get flared by Warmack.
I mean, kinda.
Me? Me? No, yes.
If at least it happens at RPG Limit Break, it took like 5 turns until it finally flared my party to death.
I'm still so upset that I had to miss the RPG Limit Break run when
Yep.
Nikki had that war mech encounter.
Right. At least you're feeling better, though.
Also,
Yes,
I'm
much
just
better.
watching our stream and I love how they're like building an extended bridge.
Yep.
That was nice.
With no materials, by the way.
I mean, I admit that RPG Limit Break did give me one of my favorite lines I've ever said in commentary. Which was, and I quote, "Hey Leggy, take over, I gotta make this donation." Do not say live on stream that you're gonna donate $100 if Warmack shows up. Just don't say that.
Yeah,
What do you
when you gamble,
mean?
you have to be ready to
pay.
lose or
Yeah.
win,
Yeah.
however you want to call it.
Yeah.
I mean, Nami won because
Nami won.
because there were some big Warmack donations that came in, which was great.
I love how like Nikki had like a whole like minute and a half lead to this cutscene, and she's still on this cutscene.
You see, the worst part about that warmake was that I was told that my sound was like 2 seconds ahead, or like one second ahead, and I was like, basically, the spraying water, like when you are really surprised. I was so happy that this did not get through the mic because I was literally like unable to believe what happens there.
Amazing.
But yeah, this cutscene, castle in the distance, Warriors of Light on top of the hill on the other side of the bridge, iconic, beautiful, 10 out of 10, changed nothing.
Yeah.
One of my partners is on the couch playing Stranger Paradise right now, and they actually do this scene in that game, and it's real good. But yeah, notably in this route, for anybody who has not seen the speedrun of this game as compared to the speedruns of nice one hit point, by the way. We're gonna take a lot of fights along the way because unlike in other versions of Final Fantasy, encounter tiles don't exist in this game. Instead of being able to kill like 18 evil eyes in Ice Cave, we actually have to play this game honestly and get our experience the hard way, which is to state by fighting things on the way to wherever we're going.
Yeah. Also, like, I love how, like, early cutscenes, most versions have, like, 2 cutscenes that you can't skip, which are, like, bridge building and on the bridge. In the PSP version, only the bridge building is, unskippable, and then in the PR, they were like, yeah, no, you gotta watch all 3 of them.
So, for both Ice Blue and Leggy, they've both gotten hit points on one of their black mages. Nikki got the 1-1 for level 3, so go team. We care about tracking black mage hit points because the black mage's ability to survive things in the mid and late game is actually very important. So
Why did they do that? Why do I not just stick to K?
All right, the
I
game
was
is making it up
to
to me.
have enough money for the inn here. It was close.
The game is making it up to me. They gave me 2 different ogre encounters.
Oh, nice.
Dang.
Get that money!
Yeah.
Ogre encounters are worth a pile of cash. The rest of the encounters, not so much.
Yeah, so ideally what we want to do here is we want to buy the temper charge here early on one of our mages. And that's going to basically be the only time we're going to have that, you know, ability to buy temper.
Wait, you only buy temper on one of the mages?
Yeah, I bought them both.
Yep. I only buy it on one.
I really, for Marathon's sake, you could just, like, not buy them at all and do it later, honestly. The 500 cash are really nice to, like, use for items, but I mean, here we are now.
Yeah, my thought is, like, if I'm tight on cash, I'm just gonna grind. You know, before Marsh Cave and call that a day.
I've found it better because I have so much extra, like, money at the end of the run. I just buy, the strength tonics instead, even though they're less, two points less.
Just before. Aren't Strange Tonics 10, Temper 14, and Saber 16?
Is it?
Yeah.
So?
Oh no.
Honestly,
I
someone
don't
was
do
asking
math.
me about those numbers the other day, and I could not find them.
Damn. But
I
yeah,
don't do math. I run
yeah.
away from it.
yep, but here we are. Nikki getting the good pirate, getting the good buccaneer fight out on the ocean. We want to see this because it's worth fat stacks of cash. Yeah, they're worth a lot of money.
Those are Kaizakus, thank you.
Kills, yeah.
The only one who is not, like, going ham on NES here.
But yeah, we get a boat, we go on the water. The water is full of salt. So are our runners.
See, the GBA version is the best version. Calling it here. Can't change my mind.
PSP is like GBA, but with extra bonus content, and also a game-breaking glitch.
Yeah, and also you need more experience to level. A lot more experience, which makes the casual experience not necessarily better.
Fair. The run's great.
All of our runners will be taking encounters on the ocean and then stopping at Corneria to top back up. Sagan Chiefs are pretty good for experience and money. Obviously, Buccaneers are the gold standard. They're what you want to see.
Yo!
Yeah, let's go! Preemptive on Buccaneers for Leggy. Life is good. Right before Corneria too, so we hop in here. We'll be loading up. I believe Nikki needs to res a monk here.
And a black mage.
And a black
I
mage.
also went back after the first Buccaneer fight, and we still weren't able to support those fights. It's amazing.
So it looks like Ice Blue is going to be heading due south, and they'll be taking the early Elfland lead here. Our first shot in Elfland. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I got the early levels because of the double ogre encounter. So like I'm pretty high up on experience right now.
Yeah.
And then my first encounter on the sea was 2 sharks, Red Sahagin.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's a lot of experience.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
But yeah, 1 copy of Thundara, which we need for killing.
I buy 2.
You buy 2? You
Yes.
don't have the money for 2.
Imagine you have the
that's
money
why
for
we-
2 already.
I farm on the ocean.
So you're gonna grind out the second copy now rather than going for the unsafe but faster single copy and then get your second copy on the way back.
Fast.
Faster.
Got time for some quick donations?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Alright, we have a $20 donation from Prof Ness that just says, who? Huh? Got a $5 donation from Aga Margaret Ann that says, Agama fact, I'm still not an Agama. Stop asking. You're looking at me like that.
That's what Agma would say.
And
That
we
is in
have
fact what
a,
an Agama would say.
we also have a $20 donation from Fall Gem that just says, let's have a wonderful race.
This race is going to be determined completely by the skill of our runners and absolutely no RNG whatsoever, so please enjoy.
Let's stop lying to people.
I'm not lying to anybody, just everybody. Hi, everybody.
Okay.
This race is all about the friends we made along the way in the journey there.
Oh no, not the journey.
What? Would you say the journey is the bad part about this run? When there's chaos at the end?
Okay, I now have enough for 2 Thundaras. So now the real grind for money starts. So yeah, we're depending on how you want to route this. Safety-wise, you can go double Thundara. Speedrun-wise, if you're trying to go fast but live dangerously, you go 1 single Thundara.
Live fast, die hard.
Don't worry. Everything will be shown off here. We will have all the different strats that you will not see anywhere else. Maybe you will somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yep, and it looks like Leggy is going to go for the fast strategy and take the first walk to Marsh Cave on 1 Thundara and about 800 gold worth of supplies.
I did not have the luxury of getting a Buccaneer and oh, here it is.
Right on time.
I was just joking.
Get that bread, gamer.
Okay, so I'll have about 1,000 gold worth of supplies.
I found Ogre Chief Double Ogre on the overworld.
Oh. That's a Groger, or George, however you want to go.
He's dead now.
So, yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
Leggy using up 1 charge of Thundara for that fight and holding on to the other one because we're gonna need it in a minute. Gonna try to get away from these fights. Current Black Mage hit point check. Leggy's got the balanced 80 and 97 hit points. Nikki has the usual expectation, which is 1 Black Mage forgets how to lift and the other one is just like getting swole and is at triple
Yeah,
digits
why
already.
do they teach Sandara to the ones that forgot how to live?
Why would you not teach it to the swole one? And
Yeah.
Ice Blue is in a very similar spot to Leggy with 1 at 100 and 1 at 73, so no really low HP Black Mage, but no really high, you know, at least 1's at 100, which is pretty good.
I'm also level 8. So I got the extra boost there. Otherwise, I'd be struggling.
Yeah, Stella's still level 7, so she'll get a guaranteed boost to her Black Mages in a moment, so I think you're winning the Black Mage hit point race right now.
Ooh, I got an antidote drop. Sick.
Free money!
You love that.
Oh god. What are crawlers doing in floor 1, please?
They're
Oh
paralyzing
no,
your
not a
party.
scorpion encounter.
Can't at least
No,
floor
they're
1
not-
be nice?
They're not
Oh,
scorpions,
of
they're
course.
not scorpions, they're land lobsters.
I have to reset.
Dead Black Mage.
Okay, here we go. Love, you want to talk about this fight and why it's way worse than in other versions?
So we're guaranteed to get 4 Pisco Demons. Bad. They hit real hard.
That hasn't changed.
Possible positives, though. They may opt into the action of... Oh, this is a reset. They are capable of getting preemptive, so you may actually ambush them and then kill them instantly, which rules. They may ambush you and then you're real dead. But yeah, so there's going to be a reset from Leggy because one of her Black Mages got punched for their entire health pool. This does happen sometimes, it's awful. Nikki on the way down, now on the last floor before where we get the crown. Yep, punch the fighter, punch the fighter. Punch the fighter, punch the fighter. Wow.
Oh dear land lobsters, please have mercy on my soul.
Oh, not an
I'm not
ambush
sure of that bug, but we'll
gargoyles.
take it.
Alright, all these enemies, by the way, hit multiple times and hit very hard, and it's frightening. Leggy's
That's
gonna
another
decide
reset.
if... Yeah, you're not gonna keep this.
Yeah. I could have kept the dead fighter, not keeping 2 deads.
I mean, getting your fighter punched 4 times is, like, optimal on that fight, if you don't get, like, Thundara kills beforehand. So, we're gonna get a reset out here for both Ice Blue and Leggy. And now Nikki rolls up to the Pisco Demons. Like I said, complete skill, absolutely no luck involved here. This is probably where the
Imagine
double
you get a preempt here.
would be nice.
What, preemptive strike in my Final Fantasy?
All right. Well, we got Dead Fighter here for Nikki. We got Dead Fighter for Leggy. Leggy is through. Dead Black Belt, Dead Fighter. I guess that is morally acceptable, and Nikki also gets through cleanly. And Ice Blue is continuing to find 18 trillion gargoyles along the way.
I forgot my gargoyle repellent at home.
Like he's gonna stop in this chest here and grab the safety Phoenix down on the way out. Use it to prop up the
Fighter.
I don't know. I wasn't gonna say. I didn't know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was thinking of like, no, I need the extra armor for now.
You do need the pants, yes. So that's the safety life, which you don't need to grab on the way in. So you just grab it on the way out.
Oh, that's why you were so fast. You didn't grab that one yet. Yeah.
Yep. So we've got runners on the way. Runners on the way out. Land lobsters are menacing the teams here. They hit incredibly hard and have poison touch. They're kind of the worst. We love them. Looks like Nikki's gonna take a reset. Ice Blue's gonna take a reset. I love them. I'm Team Lobster, everybody.
I'm already loving this RNG for this marathon run already.
I've seen the light.
There is no longer just an only member. We are all Team Lobster on this blessed day.
We truly are.
Yeah, but Square calls them scorpions, which is...
They're wrong and bad, and they should feel bad.
Correct.
Alright, Ice has made it to the Pisco chest here. As long as both Black Mages survive, they get a one-turn on this.
Oh,
They're guaranteed a one-turn on this. Also, you get good rolls, because whatever. Because you need them.
My second Black Mage is very, very much struggling with health.
Leggy's Black Mages are both in double digits, or both in triple digits.
78.
78. Don't worry,
On level 8.
Ice has got a 77. Ice Blue's gonna come over here and grab the chest to the right of the Pisco Demons, which has 1135 gil in it. Because
Money.
they want the dollary dues, the cash money, the coinage.
I actually forgot about that chest. I'm still not sure if I would ever want to get it, especially in PR, where... So in other versions, the encounter rate in Marsh Cave is significantly lower than other places. So Pixel Remaster version doesn't care about that. So Pixel Remaster version has the same encounter rate in every place.
One thing we could probably talk about, what just happened for me, is with how like the encounters work. So like wherever we save it, you will set the encounter to like walk, and you will experience an encounter every single time you reset on the same tile. And the way that I just walked out of that first cave, Jesus, that was a lot of antidotes to use. The way that I just walked out is I was supposed to take an encounter on the bottom floor of Marsh, and I walked into the staircase on the same tile that the encounter was supposed to happen. So the game was just like, all right, well, access the next floor, but skip the encounter.
Yep. But yeah, so Astos here is the first representation of one of the big changes in PR that happens, is that spell lists in this game are not deterministic. So what ends up happening is that each of the spells are now in a list, and so when it chooses to cast a spell, the enemy will choose to cast a spell and then choose to cast any spell out of the list. So there's Thundara coming out on both Leggy's screen and Nikki's screen a bunch. Normally, Astos can't cast that until later in his spell list in other versions, but in this version, he's just like, we ball, let it rip. Speaking of letting it rip, there's slow roast, so that minimizes the number of hits that the fighter can do to one, which is really annoying because multiple hits mean more damage. Just let it rip, everybody. Also, Ice Blue grabs the 1135 chest ink and then instead choose to use the cottage here to top up completely before Astos. Leggy will be our first through Astos here with 3 characters, which means more experience on the Black Mages, which we love at this point.
The fighter critting for 250 damage to end the fight.
on a single hit. Yeah.
Wow.
Big slow. Astos
Back
knows all the
into
crappy
slow.
spells. Astos knows all the crappy spells for stopping your fighters from actually doing damage today. Ice Blue 77 hit point Black Mage has 77 hit points and loses all of it in a hurry.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, you got the black belt doing the Lord's work here. The big 262 getting you out of there. Nikki is getting sleeped and blinded and slowed and
For the third time.
Nikki is getting all the annoying spells. This fight is normally not a big deal, and yet right now it's just giving runners
And
the
2
business.
deaths already, and I mean, we're through, Sal.
You're through.
So this was a fight, if I've ever seen one, like 10 turns or so on PR Astos. I mean, to be fair, if it takes that long, it will also murder you really hard and cheap, because then you actually get to the brass belts.
Yep. So Nikki's through, Ice is through in second. Leggy has purchased the second copy of Thundara and is now off to do the fetch quest, which requires that we go north and south a bunch. Hey, Aerie, while we do some fetch quests, you want to hop in for a moment?
Guess not.
I mean, it is FF1. Hey, Aerie, your microphone is muted.
Oh, that would make some sense. Why you're still talking. Sorry about that, everyone. I just wanted to pop in and remind everybody that we do have 2 bid wars that are currently active right now. The first one being for Child of the Light. To choose the dress color, we currently have options for black, blue, and white. I like all of those. What do you guys think? Donate and you'll be able to see your favorite color, at least of those 3, added into the dress color for Child of Light, which is the next run by the wonderful Kay Shura. And the last bid war we have is to choose the initial character for Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster, Falcon Dive. Currently, both Fusoya and Tella have $20 and are in the lead. Rydia is close behind at $5, and our lovely white mages, Porum and Rosa, have 0. So if you want to see one of those characters as the initial character, then you're just going to have to donate.
Yeah, you have to donate for the best character in the game. Poor.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Porum is best.
agreed.
Porum is best.
I am a Palom and a Porum enjoyer.
And I will definitely continue to say that, you know, if Debbie's not on the microphone, so definitely don't worry about asking me later.
Also, am I allowed to donate to make fun of Keishura's eternal rival during Fair Run?
I mean, I'm never gonna say no to that.
Just making sure.
Wow, look at all of your HP on your mages. I'm happy for both of y'all.
Leggy's got one at Leggy's got a black mage already at 150.
My Valkyrie caught up and got 1 high HP level up at least.
I'm still sitting at a nice, fantastic 77.
Double 7s, let's go.
Alright, so I'm gonna help Matoya see, but then I'm also gonna rob her in plain sight.
Don't worry, everybody.
She's got some potions.
Matoya's retirement fund in this, unfortunately, is not randomized as 2 potions and an antidote, as opposed to the usual 30,000 gil I get to steal from her and randomize her.
You mean I don't get a free Mazmune in the chest there?
Yeah, I actually had a race where that happened, where, like, way back, where one of the chests was a Masamune. So I get to rob her blind and going, why do you have a katana in here? What are you doing? And she's just, like, murdering people.
Now you know why she lost her eye.
Oh, nice. Y'all, I finally got a Buccaneer encounter.
So what you're saying is Matoya is just Bike and Guilty Gear.
Yeah, correct.
We did it. I finally got a Buccaneer encounter.
But here is the end of the fetch quest where you come and you get the Jolt tonic, you get the Corneria Red Bull for the prince. You wake him up.
Wait,
And
there's an end to the fetch quest?
Yes, it's when you kill Chaos, but
I was gonna say the fetch quest
Alright.
is when I turn the game off.
Well, I thought the fetch quest
No,
ended in
because you
Earth
might
Cave.
have to reset and just restart it again.
Oh no, there's no restarting the game.
the fetch quest ends when your black mages die.
Wait, does that mean I can go? I can leave? Cause I experienced 2 black mage deaths at the very start of the run before Garland.
Was it 1 each or was it 2 on 1?
Anyway, moving on.
There's level 11 on
We
my
don't-
black mages, so I feel really good about experience right now.
We don't talk about which black mage took the chomp.
Quack.
But otherwise, we grab a Mythor Hammer, Bronze Gloves, and 1,500 gold from the Elven Treasury, so we rob them too. Is there no one we won't steal from in this game?
We're heroes. This is what we do.
Yes, obviously we are not stealing the places that are actually abandoned, like Astos Castle or Marsh Cave or Chaos Shrine.
But we up and go into, like, Corneria and go, ah, I see you have explosives, and you're just like, yeah, I'll take those, that's cool.
Annoyingly, none of our characters know how to use explosives in combat.
Yeah, what is this, Final Fantasy Legend 2?
God, I wish.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Yeah. Need to grab Natara and do another run of that sometime.
Yeah.
If I could remember the route, I would run it with you.
Hell yeah.
Hey, do
Kidney
you all
rest.
suggest running it at the next Final Fantasy relay?
Yes. We should do that. Okay.
Alright, I'm picking up my explosions. What are we running? FFL2. The best Final Fantasy Legend.
But yeah,
What other Final Fantasy could your dad jump out of a window and leave?
no, at that point you don't know what your then later on he does the same thing, but you're like, that can't be my dad.
Who else in this world leaves out of a window?
Hey, I finally got an ogre.
God, this whole run's been Frown Town so far.
Anyway, I do love going into Earth Cave with 80 potions.
I have 74. 23 ethers.
And more importantly, you have
Okay.
like 20. You both have like 20 some ethers, which is actually the important bit. This version of the game gives you ethers, an ether slap. What they do is they give you one of each level of spell charge. So if you need a level 1 charge, a level 2 charge, and a level 3 charge, it's super efficient because you get one of each. If you need 3 level 3 charges, then you need to drink 3 ethers. Less efficient. So a lot of what our runners will be doing is attempting to efficiently use up their spell charges in ways that maximize the amount of juice they get from their ethers each time they drink. And we are going to go through ethers like they are going out of style.
So yeah, to return back on what Demarine just said, ether slap. And yeah, we have to basically just like the beginning of the game and like the beginning of this run in Earth Cave, we have to kind of like be mindful of our resources. But like once you get to like Ice Cave, you could just kind of drink those like it's literal water.
Speaking
Shadow
of,
Lizard
they-
Ether Gang. We love casting spells.
Speaking of unskippable cutscene, so if you're in the middle of an unskippable cutscene, you should hydrate.
Yeah, hydrate.
Oh yeah.
But also watch, you get to watch Narek explode. Well, no, he doesn't explode in this game, sadly.
No. He gets to. He does have the thick accent in this game, though.
How many C's?
2.
Hell yeah.
Had it not by high potions. Well, it is what it
Chat,
is.
if you aren't hydrating, I will find out, and I will fuss at you.
But yeah. But yeah, otherwise,
so
go ahead.
we're gonna create land explosions because heck, that one piece of like land there.
No, but
And,
seriously, heck
we're
that one
gonna
piece
make
of
our way
land in
to the-
particular.
Yeah, that one piece of land in particular. And now we have access to the full ocean.
Said one piece.
Look, all I'm going to say is that one piece of land caused me so many nightmares when doing rando dev. Because NES solved it elegantly, because in the NES version it actually just, you can't land an airship on it, it counts as a bridge. But in the remakes, you have to do some shenanigans to ensure people don't soft lock.
That it counted that one piece of land as a bridge. That's funny.
So when you made your GBA rando, spoilers, Blaggy made an amazing GBA rando. You were able to land with your airship on that spot, then blow up this piece of land and blow up the airship with it.
It was not great.
I love video games.
To be fair, when would you ever realistically do that except for if you wanted to do that?
Are you asking if I never want to do that? Because I always want to do that.
Anyway, speaking of explosions, I just learned a new spell.
Speaking of explosions, welcome to Melmond.
Got exploded by vampire.
Oh god,
See, I
this
would
is catching
almost
up to
wonder
me.
why I'm so far behind, and then I remember my incredibly fast Astos fight.
And then your
It's
other,
okay.
and then the other 3 incredibly fast Astos fights that came right afterwards.
No, I only died once, and then it took me like 10 turns the next time, in which we like... Turn 1 buffed the monk, but he got hit by AoE Dark. Turn 2 buffed the warrior, but then it happened AoE slow. And then we hit death on one of the black mages, so we didn't even get many thunders in.
It's okay. I forgot to buy antidotes.
Youch.
So I have to make it through Earth Cave with 4.
That's doable.
I'm sure nothing in Earth Cave will poison you.
There's nothing at Earth Cave that poisons you.
Nope.
Werewolves should be there somewhere. Are they only on floor 4?
I
Nothing poisons
just
you
got
at Earth
poisoned on
Cave.
floor 2 in Earth Cave. By the by.
Oh yeah, land lobsters.
Nothing will ever poison you in Earth Cave.
Yeah, our dear friends the land lobsters.
Alright, so taking all bets, who's gonna be the first to petrify party members?
Not me, because I'm in front.
I had a run the other day that I didn't get petrified until Ice Cave.
Oh, at least. I remember one run in which I think I didn't even meet a cockatrice encounter in Earth Cave, went into Ice Cave, and realized why you really want to be petrified for Ice Cave. Because everything just takes so much damage that your heat will not keep it up.
Oh yeah.
I got poisoned before even getting to Earth Cave. Nice.
But yeah, you're gonna take some encounters here. On floor 3, which is where Leggy's about to go to, there's one very specific encounter that our runners will be looking for.
Can I
It is
stop getting encounters that poison me? I'm resetting this. You know what? No, I have no more antidotes. I got poisoned by cobras, of all things.
really? Oh god.
Uh,
Hey, Leggy, this is not the encounter you're looking for. This is in fact the worst encounter you can get on this floor.
I'm aware.
It's Pisco Demons, they're back, and they still have baseball bats.
but you can run from them in this version.
Thank goodness. Stop, grab this 3400 gil, and then get the Ogre Chief encounter.
Are you?
Ice Blue is busy fighting Minotaur trolls who are trolling by taking Quack and suplexing him. He's dead now. He got suplexed by a troll.
Can I
They're called
please
trolls
get some
for a
HP on this very, very friendly black mage I have, please?
I think your next level is guaranteed up.
Go to the damn gym.
Hey, yes, Natar, you may have a baseball bat. But yeah, so we're looking for the double Cossatrus encounter here because we need to petrify our fighter and our black belt because they are much more useful when they learn the technique Ultimate True Defense Power, 100% block. Stella, you are so goddamn lucky.
Yes.
Demi, have you seen Natara's baseball bat?
So, Leggy, of course, queued a flee against the two Cossatruses, but the Black Mage refused to run. Knowing that she needed to be in this fight.
Refused to change.
Black Belt petrified. Fighter dodging attacks. Good job, Fighter Van. Fighter petrified. Let's go.
But the planet refused to change.
Leggy getting that good petrify luck on the first try. Let's go. So, being petrified is actually ultimate true defense because what happens is that petrified characters can still get targeted by things. So any single target effect has a 50% chance of targeting the top slot and a 25% chance of targeting the second slot. So what ends up happening here is that 75% of the time, every single target effect just does nothing. Our black mages are cozy, comfy, hiding in the back now for Leggy. Good, having a good time in her lane, moisturized. Not a care in the world. Quack is ice. Ow. This is not good.
Can somebody take me to the ER?
I don't know, we are almost at the same spot, so maybe we can bring each other there, 718?
Please. I don't even know when the last time I quick saved it was probably before the money chest. Whatever. Oh good, this reset was perfect.
Bird.
What are these birds you're talking about?
Jerks.
I mean,
They're
it would
jerks.
be really great if my party would stop dodging the attacks. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Come on, one more. No, wrong one. So, remember what Demarine was saying about percentage chance of these party members being targeted? Yeah, no, the game doesn't care.
Yeah, 50% of the
game
time, it listens to those odds.
The game will attack whatever the game feels like attacking.
I'm amazed that we've
Why
all
just-
gotten cockatrices before Vampire.
I think I just go without my monk getting petrified. Oh, no.
Oh, your monk was
Calculated.
perfect. You did the math.
Calculated. I'm
Use your quick
doing
save.
it.
Use your quick save.
Yes. Good idea.
Use your safety save. You've got your petrified units. Let's go.
Yeah, you do not want to lose and have to
Yeah.
refight birds. It is a bad time.
Okay.
Also, just being level 12 for Vampire can be a challenge. Just say.
Wait, are you saying do level 12 vampire strats?
Well, level 12 is the first level where you get level 5 spell charge, so make a small little fire.
Like killing a hill gigas with a staff bonk for 8.
Calculated.
Everything's been calculated this run. Everything you do is calculated.
It's all according to plan.
According to K, kind of.
All according to Kotatsu. Kotatsu means table.
And then we say hi to the vampire.
Yeah, I got a gold
Final
needle
time.
drop.
Wow, the vampire actually hit one of my rocks this time.
Good job.
Rocks. Pull
Last
back.
like 4 runs, the vampire just critical hit one of my mages.
Back in the overworld.
Everyone's got petrified units successfully. Yay!
It is rare, but when it doesn't happen, then it's
You cry a lot.
There's
I play
lots
Final
of
Fantasy Pixel Remaster, I already do that.
It is worth noting that there is one other encounter we were looking for in this area. You're required
you
by
ran
law
from
to
one
call
of
out
them.
if you see it.
accidentally.
Wait, which encounter are we looking for?
So, in Final Fantasy 1 GBA, they introduced the ability for enemies to drop items.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
And so in this stretch of the game, we are looking for tigers. Because one of the things that we need for the end game is healing. You'll note we have no white mage. We have nobody who knows how to cast white magic. White magic doesn't exist to this party. So part of the strategy for the end of the game is that we need full heals, and there are 3 of them out in the world. There's an X potion chest, an elixir chest, both in the Cardia Isles, and there's a elixir chest at the end of the game in the final dungeon. But getting an extra X potion does make life a little bit easier and a little bit safer, so we hope to get tigers, we hope to kill them, and we hope that they drop their, like, 1% drop chance item.
That
Unrelatedly,
bad.
I almost had a heart attack. I got into Titan's Tunnel, and I had a moment of, oh god, did I open the Star Ruby chest? I did! Thank god!
Oh goodness, thank you. Quack finally has health.
Yay!
Yay!
Guaranteed health gains, let's go! And then 1 non-guaranteed health gains now at 131. You're now
Quack
ahead
can
of
finally
Nick.
tank a Blizzara.
You're now ahead of Nikki in terms of Black Mage health now, who's are now at 154 and 111. You're actually also ahead of Stella, who's are at 156 and 113.
Yo, shoutouts to the Chaos fight I just ran from. So, to explain what I mean by that, there is a glitch in this game by which you can take an encounter, go do the 15 puzzle on the boat and some nonsense, and transform it into the very default enemy pack in the game, which is 5 goblins. As it turns out, right outside of Sarda's cave, the enemy zone isn't really well defined, so you get the 5 goblins.
Yeah. Yes, rumors say that it's not possible anymore, but rumors.
Yeah. It was a cool little glitch. Pity it wasn't easier to do.
Yeah, counting to 55 is a challenge.
That is
Please,
chat.
I don't have antidotes. Please, I don't have antidotes. Please, I don't have antidotes. Oh my god, run away!
Your Black Mage are just chilling, vibing, chill vibing. Trying to show off their extra hit points.
They're tapping their feet. You saw that? They're just...
Yeah.
Hmm.
See, chat is now going on about Kotatsus, by the way. I'm not sorry at all. I guess that one's funnier than it's all according to Kotetsu, where, you know, Kotetsu means ninja knife.
Yeah, if only we had a ninja. But
Alas.
somehow all the FF1 speedruns just do not do drop upgrades anymore. Thief is... I've actually seen someone use a thief today in an FF1 PR speedrun, but...
In an FF1 PR speedrun. Interesting.
yeah.
Instead of the fighter?
No, instead of a second Black Mage.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe
Like,
once they're
I
tired.
could see, like, an argument for, like, really hyper optimization RNG hell strats where you're, like, trying to use the Thieves' ability to run instead of the fighter's ability to tank things to get through the early game faster, but, like...
I unfortunately did not get a Yo, nice, 69 potions. I unfortunately did not get an X potion drop from the Tigers.
I didn't even see tigers, so...
Oh, I got a high HP level. What is it? Also 10. Level 15 was the confirmed high HP level up, right? For my black mages? 15 or 16?
I think it's 15. Oh no. Please.
So this one at 40 is pretty nice. I'm starting to like the HP values of my black mages.
964 to level 15.
Number go up. The big thing is that we want to have enough levels for the end of Earth Cave so that we have 3 copies of Fyraga on each of our black mages.
Level 15?
Because we need to be able to cast Fyraga 6 times to kill Lich.
Unless you don't have 30 int. If you don't have 30 int on one of your mages, then you have to cast 2 Thundaras afterwards.
Look, we're not going to
That's
talk about
usually
that.
enough, but yeah.
But yes, you absolutely must have the 6 Fyragas, though. Like, you don't want to come up with 5, because then things get wacky.
Yeah, let's start doing a turn of Aegis, because that sounds good against Lich.
Yeah, giving Lich more time to cast Blizzara on your party is very bad. Basically,
We have a question in chat.
Yeah.
Who's in the lead? We won't know until the end of the game.
Right.
Chaos.
Right. The correct
Chaos
answer
is in the lead waiting for us.
like since if this were a speedrun that were completely determined by skill and absolutely no luck whatsoever, I could confidently say that Leggy is in the lead right now.
However, me technically being ahead right now means basically nothing.
Right, Lich could decide to kill you 17 times with just Blizzaring you on turn 1 a bunch.
Okay, level 15 is not a guaranteed HP gain.
It's 16?
Or
Could be
it's 16.
16, yeah.
I could look up the tables, but that requires time and effort.
I just hit 15 on my top mage, and they only gained like 2.
2! It's better than 1. But yeah. The other nice thing, though, is that we are also gaining hit points on our black belt, because that's important, because you still gain levels even when you're petrified. So, yay. Leggy's got
Good for our black belt, but bad for our warrior.
Yeah, I mean... Leggy is now pushed out. One of the black mages quacks at 182? That's a big number.
My monk's HP is almost higher than the run I had last night.
Incredible. FF1. It sure is a speedrun.
So notably, as Leggy rolls up to Lich here, notably we mentioned that there are randomized spell charts, basically, where the spells are picked out at random rather than being picked in order. In other versions of this means that Lich casts Blizzara on turn 1 all the time, which is awful. We might get Lich casting things we want to see Lich casting, like Slow or Haste. Because those, of course, don't matter, because we're not actually physically fighting with the black mages.
Or Darkness.
Or Darkness,
Yeah,
we're not swinging away.
Every spell on Lich's table is an 11% chance to cast, so Blizzara is 99% of the time.
So yeah, gonna take a quick save here. Leggy's at level 14.
No, my black mages are 15.
Their black mages are 15. I saw 14 and my brain went, wait, you're at level 14? That's bad.
Yeah, it's
another-
because the melees have been dead.
Yeah, that's right.
We are also so much higher levels than in GBA, so we usually can't actually tank one AoE spell often. Because we are like 15 and not 12.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We need to decamp the menu here. And then there's the Thanara, because timing and you're good through. Easy game. First try.
54-30 something for Lich is incredible for a marathon.
That's pretty gas for PvP attempts, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, 16 is also not an HP.
Oh, never mind then. Also, yeah, there is a cheat somewhere hidden in the worlds of the Discord, I believe still. I don't have it bookmarked anywhere, and it was not pinned.
Of course
So-
it wasn't.
Oh, also I should not use Firagas anymore, I'm out of Aethys.
Oh
Dang.
no.
That's fine. Last encounter before Lich. And I just healed to 3-3, so...
Perfect timing, I guess.
Yeah,
You
more or
could even
less.
say that it was almost calculated.
I actually had a few more Aethys than usually, but... I also, like, murdered every pair of ogre jellies that I could see. Alright. Let's see if I actually have a high... Nope. High intelligence black mage. Nope.
Oh, I got the legendary cross ear drop.
Nice.
Oh no, one of my mages doesn't have Viraga charges.
Oh no, it's the AoE sleep. Okay. Look, I think Sandara as well. Not just you, Lich. 2 minutes behind Leg. Dang.
Alright,
This is,
I am on Lich now.
this is like one fast chaos then, maybe.
Ooh, saber drop.
57 minutes in and I'm just talking to Lich. Whew! This run is definitely not going well. Alright, what kind of RNG you got for me today? Ooh, one of my mages has 30 int.
Let's go.
First turn, hold.
So
You wanna
Quack is-
hold me, Lich? Okay.
So Quack,
Lich
who has
just
been
wants a hack.
not lifting, is of course has been hitting the books real hard, I guess.
Alright. I'm guaranteed to win because Lich didn't even AoE. Is this normal or hard mode? Yes. Alright, 57-52 Lich for me. So despite being 3 minutes behind, Chaos will have something to say about that. It's fine. Did I lose y'all? Are y'all there?
And we're still here.
They're all there.
You lost us.
Sorry, I was in the middle of shop menuing.
Yeah.
Because-
I was... Yeah, it's just, I always laugh when you, like, defeated Lich and then you're on the sea, and you just hate sea encounters so much that you still murder everything, so you run into the 6 Sahagan, 2 Big Eye encounter, like...
Oh, the best encounter on the ocean.
Yeah, you're like, yep, that's what I'm signing up for. This encounter doesn't even have good experience at level 3, and now we are level 15.
Yeah, I was deep
think-
in the Crescent Lake shopping menu. For those of you keeping score at home, you need to leave the item shop with 26,000 gil in order to pick up your 2 copies of Fundaka. So I was just trying to make sure I got as close as possible without going over.
Also, like, I got real thrown off with you leaving Crescent Lake to the right when I'm just like, why don't you just go to the river system to the left? And there's actually a passageway that's cut away in Randomizer that is not cut away in Remaster. Randomizer. So we had to sail around to a specific dock north of Crescent Lake to hit the river system north of things because we're going ice game.
Hey, stay out of my cave.
But we want to take your stuff.
Oh, okay.
You have a floater.
Stay out of my cave.
Why do you have a floater stone in there? You don't want people to show up and take it from you.
That is my floater stone. How dare you?
Yeah, fair. I guess you know we're too much theft, huh?
Yes.
And we don't even have a thief in this party.
Heyo.
Oh, I ran out of ethers too. Holy moly.
That's just efficiency. You had exactly the correct amount of ethers.
You could even say calculated.
Everything in this run has been calculated by everybody so far.
Yeah, like, if you want to get real sweaty with this run, there is a lot of math you can put into it.
The only sweat that I'm gonna give this run is uninstalling it.
Is running away from it forever.
Yes.
Also, Pixel Remaster has the updated encounter charts down here, so sometimes you run into these really nasty encounters on the canoe, like Red Prawn or White Croc. On the one hand, real nasty. On the other hand, real good experience.
Something. Oh, I actually don't. Why did we suddenly switch to attack on both my black mages? No, apparently I was out of spell charges, and now we just die, cause... You know, these percentages of top and bottom character? Yeah, game doesn't care.
There's a percentage chance?
Yeah, in theory, and your characters at the top are more likely to be hit than those at the bottom. But
In reality, you get in reality, what happens is that the least convenient character gets attacked 100% of the time.
you see, when you are fighting for worms attack from the bottom. So
Could have fooled me, honestly.
oh yeah, also another change that's really a bit annoying is the fact that you cannot tent or cottage on a canoe anymore.
I'm actually gonna use one of my tents here. Since one of my mages just leveled up and got a Thundaga charge. And it's the important mage too.
Yep, I still do not have... My intelligence rolls were not that great.
My 30 intelligence black mage is the one that has the low HP.
Yeah. And Miyocho, I believe, doesn't even die to double Thundaga.
No, they're incredibly healthy. I think they have like 550 hit points or something.
Yeah, and also not weak to Thunder, I think. Sure. Single Miyocho is all I get on the river, I see. See how it is?
Oh, my favorite encounter. Oh, good night.
White Croc hungry for the blood of black mages, clearly. Notably, the one thing our black mages don't have, because we did not buy them in Melmond, is armor. In theory, you can buy silver bracelets in Melmond, which give your black mages a little bit more heft. But we don't buy them. They're expensive, and getting money takes time.
But let's be honest, White Crocs are the last enemies that actually care about those.
True.
I got a double white croc. This is a massive amount of experience.
Yeah, just keep attacking the top, and you'll be rolling in it. There you go. 5,418 experience points. Must be nice.
Okay, so 18 is the cut for HP gain for mage, because both my mages just gained HPs.
But yeah, so we have to go through Ice Cave twice. Like, he's gonna take a quick detour down here for some money. There's a bunch of money in chests down here. And as long as you don't touch the tile all the way to the right, it's essentially 2 rows of 3 chests, which we'll see in a moment. As long as you don't touch the last tile, there's a forced encounter in one of the boxes here, so...
The top and the bottom box, actually.
It's now...
The bottom box...
Yep.
The bottom box has a bunch of money in it. The top box has no money in it. It's like 10 gold.
It's like not worth the effort. So you just grab the first 4 boxes and get your 20k and then get the heck out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I wasn't in a marathon setting, I probably would forego opening those boxes. But, you know, a little bit of extra safety is safe.
It makes the money real consistent. Because there's a couple of big spends later on that need to be made. You need to have 40k on hand specifically to progress the game. Which is pretty easy to do, but then you want to be able to buy protect rings later on, which are 16k a pop. So... and we need 3 of them? Question mark?
If I have the cash for it, I typically buy 3.
Oops.
I always buy 3.
No, why was I still on Flea? No!
Like, if I have a choice between buying a second copy of Blizzaga and a pro ring, I buy pro rings.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess you cannot escape from stationary encounters.
Nope.
Correct.
I wasn't sure. Or if you just are on the world map and they are still standing there. But, yeah.
Yeah, we come through here, we're now here. When you grab the floater stone, you get assailed by the Evil Eye, the Grind Master itself, which we only get to fight once here as opposed to in other versions where we kill like a dozen of these or something because they're worth a big pile of experience and not very threatening.
They're worth an Agama and a half.
Yeah, but there's no Agama and a half fact. It's only Agama fact.
Well, no, an Agama and a half fact is when you stop halfway through the second fact.
Wait, you can stop halfway through what you're saying?
I mean,
I didn't know you could stop talking.
Sorry, I lost you when you just said I could stop. Am I...
Love.
Yes?
You can make me stop talking anytime you want me to.
I know that, but I can't do it in the middle of a race. That'd be distracting.
True.
Wait, go do that. No, I'm just kidding.
Should I go do that?
I'm not the one who's going to be distracted here, to be clear.
There's no cameras, right?
God,
Nope.
no.
PG, you're PG.
I'm in danger.
Are you in danger? Are you really in danger? Oh, goddammit, Sam, that's funny. Agama and a half, Americans will measure with anything other than the metric system.
And it's funny because it's true.
Nikki, how dare you be accurate there?
That reminds me of like that great, what was it? I think it's even a law that forbids America of having like daylight savings change with anyone else.
I use the metric system all the time at work. Most of the work I do is in millimeters.
Also, I got a free ice shield drop, which is nice.
Yeah, especially because you forgot to open the ice shield box, so you
No,
ended
I
up
got
breaking even. Did you get it?
Yeah, the ice shield box, the one in the middle is just a sleeping bag.
You didn't open the right box.
Oh.
You'll only have one ice shield when you go to sell it.
Never punished.
I'm so good at this.
Never punished, not even close, didn't even break a sweat.
Complete, all skill, pure skill.
Pure skill, never doubt.
Now Debbie's gonna be here pushing the skill issue button at me.
You're still in the
Imagine
lead, love. I
getting
can't
ambushed.
do that.
Imagine getting ambushed by a singular specter.
Well, now that we're talking about it, I'm safety saving.
You should.
I got casted by Evil Eye. Amazing. I love this video game.
Just what happened? Dead. Just dead. Just dead.
Pour one out, folks.
And it hit. It hit a black mage. Not only did it cast it, it targeted a black mage and hit. Death's accuracy
Remember
is
that?
notoriously
Remember
low.
that 12.5% chance of things happening like that? Yeah, no, throw it out the window.
Final Fantasy, everybody. So yeah. So we've got I think Nikki and Ice Blue are neck and neck. They're in the same encounter starting the second loop after killing Evil Eye. So
Can we not attack the bottom mage here?
look, 15 hit points is just 14 more than you need to survive. Oh, are you about to go to an unskippable cutscene, Leggy?
Yes.
Be right back, everybody.
I promise you, we're all in great spirits with this game.
This game has never let us down. Except for
No,
when it
never.
has. But... You know?
I have never once in my entire career of speedrunning ever been let down by this game.
I got a smooch. It was really nice.
Neon, oh no.
So while we've got a bit of downtime, hey, Ari, you got anything?
Hey, Leggy, I actually do not have anything, but I do want to remind everybody that you are watching Speedrun Ragnarok 2023. We are raising money for Take This. Take This is a mental health nonprofit, and their main mission is to inform the gaming community about mental health issues, provide education on different disorders and prevention techniques, and reduce the overall stigma around mental illness. I also want to remind everybody we still do have 2 bid wars open. The first one being for Child of Light to choose the dress color. Our options are black, blue, or white. None of those have any bids on it right now, so if you have a favorite color of those 3, I suggest getting in some donations rather quick. That is the next game coming up right after this. Excuse me. K-Shura is going to be our runner for that. And we also have one more bid war for our initial character for Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster Falcon Dive. Currently in the lead is a tie between Fusoya and Tella, with Rydia close behind at $5. Still no love for Porum and Rosa, which is very disappointing because, you know, I'm a Porum fan. Best white mage in the game. We definitely want to see some love there for that as well. And that run is coming up after Child of Light. That is our final run of the night. It's going to be a randomizer race because Falcon Dive is a randomizer, of course, and that's going to be happening between the RPG chip and BGG02.
It's gonna be hype as hell, y'all. You do not want to miss this.
Hey chat, as all 3 of us exit the waters, make sure you hydrate. It's illegal to not hydrate.
Oh, I see what the strat is. I finally figured it out. Hey, Ice Blue, how are you hydrating?
I just hydrated. I'm also in a cutscene, so I'm hydrating again.
Heck yeah. Love this for you. Sadly, this waterfall cave is not procedurally generated. I haven't taken the time to figure out how to do that on the Pixel Remaster maps yet.
You know what is procedurally generated? This encounter I got right before my airship.
I mean, yes, actually.
See, I got it right after landing with my airship instead. I'm not sure if that makes it better or...
I got mine coming out of the first Dragon Cave.
Yeah. We'll also get both the explosion and the elixir chest.
Yeah, I'm doing that as well.
Yeah.
Even though, yeah, if people go for like world record attempts and such, this cave tends to get skipped because besides that elixir, a cottage and 1,100 gil are not really that much. But yeah, especially for marathon safety, just picking up all you can. Also, these Neochis just keep on bugging me, it's incredible.
Hey, how cute are your mages?
Question?
How cute are your mages?
Yes.
Because one of my mages just got cuter with the cutest hat of all. Hey, Debbie, do you want to explain what ribbons do?
Yes, we reach waterfall, and so you have a ribbon. So what the ribbons do is they have one defense. They suck. They're terrible. They do nothing, physically. On the other hand, though, magically what they do is that they do give you half damage from all magical effects and protection from all elements. So instant death effects now fail. Damage spells do... Elemental damage spells do reduce damage. Flare is an exception. Flare will just kill you anyway. But most spells now do half the damage, so that's great. And status effects and are also just less sticky, other than like one specific exception, which we shouldn't see during the run.
Unfortunately, only 3 enemies, no flare. One of them we should never see, and one of them uses it very rarely, and definitely will never spam it.
Nope.
So now that was just said, so how many Wormex are we gonna see today?
One. Calling it now.
It wouldn't be a marathon run if none of us saw Wormek.
Right? And we got 3 shots at it.
Wormek is very elusive, so I will go with 0 just to say something different. I mean, Ice Blue said 3 earlier, so...
Yeah, but it was 3, but not for all 3 of us.
Got time for a couple quick donations?
Sure.
Yes.
Alright, well, first we have a $10 donation, and I hope I am pronouncing this right. D-I-E-S-Z. I apologize if I am butchering that name. No comment, but that $10 is going towards choosing black as the Child of Light dress color. We also have a $20 donation from Xanth99 that says, "Thank you, runners, for the very entertaining FF1 PR race. Remember to spay and neuter your Agamas, everyone." And that $20 is going towards Rydia as the initial character, so that puts Rydia in the lead with $25.
Rydia is also a good choice.
Rydia is always a good choice.
Agreed.
Except if you like FF4 after your speedrunning, then Rydia, if you would want to optimize Rydia's story, it's the biggest pain of all.
Oh, I love pain. That's why I speedrun this game.
Yeah, no. Not even close. Imagine you fight
I got
Chaos, but with Calco and Brinna, who use random spells themselves.
I got the Group 8 Green Dragon encounter. Let's go.
Alright.
So that's a telltale sign that we're gonna see our friend.
I've already
right?
seen. I had already seen what 3 white dragons in Ice Cave, so
Yeah, but we didn't see
I'm
any.
fine on my.
We didn't see any of the weird orange oozes in Earth Cave, though. Ochre
That's
jellies,
true.
I guess they are. In this
No,
version.
I saw a lot of those. They are not rare in this version anymore either.
I didn't see them. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
We call them oozes. We don't call things by their normal names that you see on the screen.
Yeah, we use the proper names this stream.
No, I do, because I grew up with GB and not with NES. But
Oh.
As long as you call them lobsters. I don't care about anything else.
I will call them scorpions and at the same time complain why they are not called lobsters. Is that okay?
That is fine, as long as you complain about it.
Thanks for the Oxy, love.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, also, the thing I learned right before RPG Limit Break. Here in this desert, there's a shop. Do you know what you should not do here?
Double buy your ferry?
Use turbo when buying your ferry.
Yeah, the shop is supposed to throw you out. So that you can re-enter the menu and then buy tonics here, which you're going to buy 3 giant tonics and some number of speed tonics, and strength tonics potentially, depending upon which runner you are.
Like,
No
you are talking
explosion
about
drop.
double buy. I just went turbo bought and suddenly had 3. And you do not want to spend 120k on 3 bot ferries.
No.
I mean, speak for yourself. Probably not good for the run, but like...
Yeah, okay.
You're telling me you don't want to have 3 fairy friends?
Like, I've seen some hilarious things in this speedrun. I saw somebody once sell their Giants gloves.
What?
Oh no.
Not a fun time, if to be very clear. In fact,
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know, you're just like, God, that hurts. That hurts me inside.
That's a reset.
Yeah, luckily I've done shopping for the most part.
That's what you think.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you know, I am going to be buying 2 silver armlets. But that will be the last thing I purchase in this run.
Yeah. I was just buying a bit more here, but no, I was not happy with what I will have after this, so... I'm just gonna stock up an Alpine later on again. I mean, at that point we have all the money anyways.
Many dollars, even.
Many dollars. Not,
Yeah, I don't
taking
even buy
off the
silver armor.
underwater world, they're kinda rich down there.
Do you, Leggy, do you only buy 1 Blizzaga?
Yes.
Oh no.
I buy 2.
I buy 2.
Don't know
I
what
have-
you use the second one for.
I've tried it once, and it would take me a lot more runs to get comfortable with just one.
Like, the only...
Besides the fact that I'm also still using the, I don't want to do anything else, Blizzaga Mount.
You know what? Fair. But outside of that fight, the only other fight where you really need the Blizzagas is for the Blue Dragon, and Blizzaga plus Punch plus Thundaga takes care of it just fine.
But I only unpetrify right before Tiamat. I would need to learn new things, you see? I
Yeah,
have
my,
not had the motivation to learn new things.
I understand
I'm
the lack
really
of
loving
motivation.
Leggy's mage HP here.
Yeah, I wish I had that.
Turbo swole. Absolutely gigantic.
Like, that is like exactly what happened to my run yesterday, where one of my mages had 300 HP and my monk was over here like eating a Twix bar and watching TV. Alright, best song in the game. The Sunken Shrine.
This dungeon can be real terrifying, but basically what ends up happening here is that you do a lot of spell switching here because ghosts are weak to fire, most of the water enemies are weak to... Most of the watery, you know, enemies are weak to thunder, except for water, which is weak to ice.
Yeah, but also against some you want to Sandara because you need 2, and against some you want to Sandaga. In theory, the sea lobsters actually die to a single Sandara if they are alone and not with sea trolls. Sahagins need Sandaga because of the prince.
Ghost actually died to a single Thundaga as well.
Ah,
Don't you need to be like higher intelligence or something? But maybe, yeah. But in theory, spamming Sandaga on everything is not worth it because you need to like re-ether all the time.
Yep.
If you do that.
and it's not that you don't have plenty of ethers at this point, it's just menuing is slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then
Menuing
half the
from
time
menus
you're
is
going into your
faster.
menus anyway because you need to heal up, so...
I personally just found that simply Sandagaring everything is slower than switching spells back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy with my monk's HP this time. It's starting to look like I'll actually have max HP for the chaos fight after the 3 tonic.
260.
I'm at 339.
Yeah, that looks nice.
276.
Yeah. Pretty average.
Yeah, but Leggy also has like very, very like escalated, like beefy armed mages.
True.
if your black mages have more max HP than your monks, then
Life's good.
Yeah, I mean, the monk will catch up eventually, it's just we don't get enough levels to get to the eventually.
Waternaga does not die to a single Sandaga? Dang.
Yeah, Water Nagas have, I think, what is it, like 400 health?
Roughly, yeah.
They're healthy, that's why I don't fight them.
Yeah, my first encounter in here was Water Elemental Water Naga, and I couldn't run away from it.
So we're gonna see that there's an encounter in this room. This room is lovingly known as the Sharknado room because that is an encounter with water elementals and gray sharks. We're just gonna walk away and ignore it because the ribbon's not in the chest that's protected, it's in the left side chest.
I think it's what, like 5,000 gold that's protected?
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
which is very important at this point in the game.
Yo, in GBA we picked all that stuff up, believe me.
I am so glad I remembered to buy antidotes.
Sea lobsters are also known for inflicting lovely poison.
And they hit 3 times.
And with both of our mages having leather shirts on,
No, one of mine doesn't actually.
oh, I don't buy armor at all for my mages.
Oh yeah, I should also equip that diamond armlet that we... I mean, we will get the ribbon,
Yeah,
basically,
so
now.
I do a weird
Good
thing
idea.
where I don't worry about putting the diamond armlet on one of my mages, I just slap it straight on my monk so I don't forget to move it later.
That's just
No, I also have a ruby armlet.
But yeah, we also go out of the way to grab the Giant's Clubs here. They cast Saber, which gives you a big ol' shot in the arm of physical attack power. Our monk, who has been sitting petrified for quite some time, will eventually come out of that stone stupor and start slamming fists into everything in the end game. Also, 345 on your black belt, huh?
Yep.
That's a big number.
Yep.
You got
1
to
HP,
wonder,
by
like,
the way.
1 HP, by the way. Easy game. Free.
like
Not even
Saber
close.
is, in theory, like, Saber is a level 7 spell for black mages, especially, to only physically buff the character itself. It is
Yeah.
not meant to be used, you would think, to buff melees because it is supposed to be that good.
I mean, it's supposed to
And
make
then
your...
they put it into an item as an effect, which can be used by anyone. But no magic cost or anything.
It's D&D, right? Like, that's the spell that was supposed to be used in D&D to make your black mage into a fighter. In this game, well, we're not...
Well, hi, Kraken!
Oh, gee. Hi, Kraken! Showing off those arms, all 8 of them, into your black mage. Quack is 337 hit points, irrelevant. Just dead. Gotta check some
Skill
ethers here.
difference. Skill difference, honestly.
Yeah, sounds like a squishy.
Oh god. Please don't use my elixir in either.
Okay, tracking down. By the way, that was from full on that black mage, I
Yeah.
just want to be clear.
Oh yeah, no, your black mage got hit for 500. Like, got
Yeah.
absolutely just leveled. But you're through. First try.
Yep. And luckily I have like 30 Phoenix down, so it's not even an issue.
I'm very concerned about my health for my mages for chaos here. I might have to keep like taking. Oh, never mind. He has 200 now.
You see, I'm never scared about mages HP at Chaos. They just only need to survive 2 turns, and they usually are able to do that. My monks just now made the 3-0, which is... I would like
Surviving
to be
2 turns.
closer to...
Lapse in tsunami, lapse in cyclone, lapse in flare.
Flare is a good spell.
Mm-hmm.
We never
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
it in this run.
If only
except
I could
being
use it.
Only time we see it in this run is when it's being used on us, but you know.
There was a time when Flare was part of this run. Why am I HP healing my black mages? If they get hit, they die anyways.
I remember when this run incorporated castle ordeals too.
Yeah, and then you got slain.
And we got warp.
Warp, what a nice spell.
Alright.
I still believe
Kraken
that I'm the first evil person that decided, hey, let us not do class change in a GBA in a FF1 speedrun.
Nikki got a black mage deposited in the bin. Gonna go for Phoenix down instead because like hit points don't matter, right?
Yeah, and like Kraken 1 doesn't have an AoE spell, so you can't just die and don't even need to worry about healing.
Uncalled for. But
Hey,
you know
y'all
what? At least
remember this
Valkyrie
town?
has a. At least Valkyrie has a cool pair of shades.
Deal with it.
So we've been talking about Flare, we've been talking about Blizzaga, we've been talking about all these spells. Now, I just bought the most powerful spell in the game.
God?
Oh, that's when you buy that? Wow.
Yeah.
I buy that when I go pick up the key.
Oh god, no, I need that money for consumables for Earth Cave.
I had enough. Oh, that's right. I grabbed the 1100 chest in Marsh.
No, it's haste. Haste is the most powerful spell in the game. All it does is it doubles the amount of hits that a character gets when they're physically attacking. The other thing is that Monk is important for this run not only because they don't need to be promoted, but also because they get more hits than everybody else. And so doubling the already doubled hit rate of the Monk means that our Monk is like base hit rate during the final boss fights are like 16 usually, with haste up, which is pretty great.
And it only goes up from there.
Yeah,
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Everything's coming up Black Mage.
Alright, it's time to go learn a language.
Kupo?
Different language.
Same underlying family from what I understand from my linguistics class.
Fair.
Is it faster to do Volcano before air now?
Do we like
Space rabbit?
experience? Do we like every point of experience we can get for Tiamat because Tiamat is way too strong for her own good?
Look, I do vibes-based routing for this game. You know, if it seems right, we're just gonna go for it. We'll see what happens. I've been a proponent of early Volcano if you're buying haste, but if you already have haste, it's probably faster to go just do Tiamat.
I guess it's probably better for me since my monk has 352 health right now.
Just do what's good for you. Also, one of the things that so usually you only need haste on one of your black mages because you only need to cast haste once.
Yeah, but Chaos also says he only has to punch one of your haste mages once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is the other reason I like holding off on buying haste, is because I can then afford to buy it twice.
I guess for like really fast threats it makes sense to go for early haste because you need to squeeze out every bit you can. But yeah, for marathons, it really doesn't matter much because all that matters is getting past chaos.
Yep. And like, I will admit I had enough money to get early haste and decided not to. Because, again, I wanted that extra safety for Earth Cave.
But yeah.
Probably would have been really good for me to do that since, you know, I literally ran out of antidotes before Earth Cave.
It's targeted, whatever.
Probably irrelevant at this point.
Yeah.
That Valkyrie just gets a little bit more swole. Single hit, 1912, easy game. Flex on her.
And it's not like after, like, Flying Fortress, even with 3 characters, you can confidently run from everything in this place.
Yep.
Like, on the upside, every once in a while I wonder if, besides Ace, I should also just buy Blizzaras. Just to murder everything in here with Blizzaras.
I mean, Thundogged does a good enough job.
I guess.
Alright, well. Lingy's got the third orb lit and is on her way to Sky. Ice Blue is doing Sky first and then is going to head on down to do Volcano after, and Nikki is not chilling in the volcano because it's hot. And we're marching on.
I really wish I could pick up weapons and drop them. Because I would absolutely route in, go and pick up the Vorpal so I can throw it into the volcano.
Old randomizer memes die hard, I guess. I mean, I made the calculated choice in my rando run this week for the stream to use Vorpal over Masamune at the end of the game because it was +5. So the crit rate was so high that I didn't have to cast Lock, which was actually super important for my party. Everything's calculated.
Yeah, calculated.
Calculate how fast it falls into the volcano.
Yeah, actually.
If I throw the Vorpal down at 10 meters per second, assuming that World A has the same gravity as Earth, how long will it take to get down to the caldera 200 feet below? That's right, I use feet and meters per second. Y'all gonna have to convert that. Get wrecked.
Look, that's how we crashed that one Martian lander.
Okay, so that is about times pi, right?
You mean 4?
Huh? Feet times pi is meter?
Yeah, it's about 4. It's multiplied by 4.
4.
That's what I said.
Let's talk more about 3.
Well, you have to be more specific than pi then. You have to say 3, not 4.
No, but pi is 10 for big pi. You know, when you're playing the physician and just go by multiples of 10.
Yes.
I just realized I didn't put the second ribbon on my my mage.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I'll just equip it when I get this third ribbon right here.
But yeah, third and final ribbon is here on Sky Tower 2 on the right side, so you go grab it. There's only 3 in the game. You can only protect 3 characters with ribbons. Conveniently enough, we're gonna have three characters that are not petrified for the final fight.
Yeah. But you know where in the GBA and PSP version the 4th ribbon is 3.
It's almost like we calculated this.
Is it in Whisperwind Cavern?
No.
Oh, thank God.
I think it's the 4th ribbon, isn't it? I think it's Fire Chasm, isn't it?
Yes, but which boss?
Rubicon
I don't
tank.
remember the bosses.
Yes. It's the lag boss.
I don't.
Yeah, cause
Like,
the Earth bonus dungeon is FF3, Fire is FF4, Water is FF5, and then Wind is FF6 bosses.
Alright, everybody. Here we go.
It's time.
Start chanting.
War!
Y'all want to see it.
War! War!
Mech.
War!
Mech.
Mech! War!
Mech.
Mech!
War mech! War mech! Let's go!
We have 2 chances per each, right?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
2 encounters each.
Alright, here we go. Is it time for War Mech or is it time for sadness? Sadness! Oh, it's not good.
I realized one of them was out of Blizzagas.
Unfortunate!
No, Neon's not here.
Neon's in chat, I thought.
Oh. Hi, Neon!
Unfortunately,
no War Mech.
I did not see War mech.
You've got Hydras and Flans. Alright, top off, and this is gonna be the Tiamat fight, where you do need to unpetrify your black belt, if you have not done so already. Big thing with Tiamat, Tiamat does love spamming the big AoE spells, has Thunder, Poison, Poison Gas is really annoying. And hurts like heck even through our ribbons. Thankfully, you know, your Black Belt's got some health working, but you gotta buff your Black Belt a little bit, so it's gonna be Temper, Haste, Giant's Gloves. Thunderbolt's gonna take about half the Black Mage's health, which is a sign that your Black Mages have not been lifting. They've been hitting the books real hard, though.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be like usually a turn of Giant's Gloves, Temper, or High Potion for safety, and then a Temper. Alright, you're gonna go Speed Drink. Thunderbolt comes out again, gonna kill Quack. Again.
Yeah, the problem is if Tiamat only does her annoying spells, then you are usually not high leveled enough to survive.
Nom 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 nom.
Bites you.
Thank you.
And bites you.
That was good. Yeah,
To you.
he definitely bit me.
Tiamat decided
me!
Tiamat just had a taste for Black Belt instead of Black Mage and just ripped the run down. If your Black Belt dies in any fight from here on out, by the way, if it's a boss fight, you're restarting it. So yeah, good times.
If anyone else dies, you really don't care that much.
Yeah, you're dealing with it.
Anyway, it's almost
fighting me, Charlie.
it is almost time for chanting part 2.
War mech. Wait a minute. Oh, we're getting warmed up.
Yeah, gotta warm up the vocal cords.
Alright. Just high potioning for safety here, just because, you know, it's what you do. There's poison gas. Quack goes down again. Come on, Mormac. Do it for charity.
Do it for the fans.
It's Black Flan. But Tiamat is down.
Yo,
With
GG.
one Black Mage dead. One Black Mage dead and the Black Belt at 106. That high potion was necessary to survive the fight. Second try. It's more Black Flan.
Love, I think the game heard do it for the flan.
You got a lot of pudding working there, yeah. Alright. Topping off now, and then Leggy will be into Tiamat. Same concept here. You want to see Tiamat attack the fighter and do nothing else, but Tiamat loves just spamming AoE abilities. Thunderbolt's the worst of it. Poison gas, pretty bad. Nikki grabbing the last ribbon now. Also, one of your Black Mages has 370 hit points. What in the ever-loving heavens is going on?
Skills.
Apparently,
Alright,
we are all having skill issues with like
I need,
100 HP less.
I need somebody from, like, you know, to check this mage for steroids.
Steroids? Just shrugs off a Thunderbolt too. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, went right in for the Black Belt. Crushed.
Like my hopes and I mean what?
You're speedrunning this game.
Yeah. I guess I don't get to have those.
Wait, there's hopes? And
And
dreams?
dreams.
Once there were. Long,
That
long
sounds
time ago.
like a scam.
It is definitely a scam.
Yeah, like Tiamat's jaws.
There's Ice Storm. Didn't see that earlier. That's the best AoE to see because it does
Yeah.
release damage.
See, I also never get Warming. I never get Warming. No one has ever seen me get Warming.
You're not gonna get Warmac! It's Black
War
Flag!
mech. War mech.
See, I only get Warming to very special... Wait, is this a special? Why am I the last? Where did you all hide your Warmings?
War mech. War mech.
Warmac. It's a single dark fighter.
Yeah.
Alright, Leggy is
TNM.
through. Gonna patch up after the fight and head on out. So I think Leggy is gonna be our first runner heading over to Chaos Shrine of Chaos. where at the very bottom, all the way through all of the fights in this game, Leggy will find chaos.
It's time to kill chaos.
We're here to kill chaos.
We're here to at
Oh
least
my.
roll up. We're at least here to roll up on chaos and show him who's boss. Spoiler: chaos is boss.
Yeah. You don't mess with the casino owner.
The house always wins.
Uh,
Hey, Nikki, you remember your run at you remember your run that you had at RPG Limit Break where you were one turn away from one-shotting chaos live on stream and then lost like 18 straight fights?
no, never. That has never happened. I don't believe it.
Yeah, that sounds
You've
like
wiped it
both
out of your
lies
memory.
and slander.
But yeah, we end at the beginning.
Yeah, remember what I said was if Tiamat only does really, really evil AoE spells?
Rip. Well, hopefully your black belt's got this. Hopefully your black belt's got this.
4 in a row? Against 4, there's nothing I can do.
You can all you can
But
do
at
is
least,
die.
alright, at least that last fight ended with nice HP.
But yeah, Ice is lit 4 orbs and is going to be headed on up. They're going to go wander over to the Shrine of Chaos, Chaos Shrine, home of Chaos.
Sounds very chaotic, if you ask me.
It's actually more lawful neutral.
While Leggy is going to scrape up maybe a little more experience for this black belt along the way. 326 is a little low for like not world ending.
Yeah, mostly I just want to finish these encounters as quickly as I can.
Yeah, this is going to be run AoE spell
Yo.
a lot of the time here.
My monk got physically attacked and did not take damage, basically. I'm not sure what happens there. Does she
See him
just
out.
usually crit, but not this time?
Maybe she just missed once. I don't know. Maybe she's just feeling. Maybe she's just feeling
But
kind.
92 for a physical attack is like...
Was it? How many hits was it? I didn't see if it was 2 or 3.
I never pay attention to number of hits, to be
Maybe
honest.
Maybe she just chose not to crit. Either way, she's dead now. So yeah, Niggy is through all 4 fiends now. Just gonna head on over to the Chaos Shrine, Shrine of Chaos, Home of Chaos. Lee rolls up on Phantom at the first major checkpoint in Chaos Shrine. Gonna go grab the chest to the right of the stairs on the way down, because there's an elixir in there and we want that. We need that 3rd and final free heal, and there it is. Or full heal, and there it is, so.
Music time.
Ambush.
And Leggy hits the heart music at 147-ish.
Yeah, like...
Yeah. Leggy has a good chaos attempt. More than we have.
You underestimate the 4 bouncers of the casino.
I'm not saying that one attempt is a lot.
That's implying that the 4 bouncers don't send Leggy to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, no, it's a useful metric of time, you know, just like how Americans don't use...
Yeah, we don't time in seconds, we time in chaos attempts.
Chaos!
Just gonna heal up real quick.
1 chaos, 2 chaos, 3 chaos.
It's
This run
almost
has
like
the
how
approximate
Gyre.
length of 20 or 42 chaos. I mean, what?
It's almost like how Gyre calculates all the experience gains in Agamas.
Yeah.
This
But
is
yeah.
3 Agamas worth of experience.
But yeah, Ice Blue is probably about a minute change behind, and then Nikki is just entering Chaos Shrine now, so it's probably about 3.5 minutes behind.
I'm actually gonna take this encounter. I want to see if I can get a little bit more HP on the second mage here.
Yeah, I would also just like to see HP on my monk. 322 is just... It's just not fun. Like, of course, if chaos is nice, your HP doesn't matter. 922 is still a lot, but...
Yeah,
I
hoping
mean,
to
every
get-
HP can make the difference.
Yeah, if I can get Quack over 400 HP, I'll be happy.
Also being able to tank a flare potentially. Like, I mean, flare doesn't exist, but...
I was about to say,
just in case.
Chaos doesn't use flare.
No, I'm also not talking about chaos in this case.
Talking about Lich 2.
See, in every other Final Fantasy 1 version, Lich 2's first spell is Flare, so... I'm just used to equaling... those two... the boss with that ability.
Okay.
Not even close. Alright, well, now my monk has 404 HP, so, HP not found.
Heh.
Grinding over.
Kill.
I'm not even over leveled, that's the funny part.
Yeah, you're on level. Oh, yeah,
It's
here's
just
Lich.
the, Oh, good.
Lich the second is here, so it's 2 rounds of buffs, and then you just slam your hands into Lich as fast as you can.
Lich decided to try and punch me twice.
That's
So you
exactly
showed him how
what
it's
you
done,
wanna
right?
Yep, down.
Flexed on him.
With Lich down, do we have time for a quick donation?
Yep, go for it.
Alright, we have a $4 donation from Windbliss that says, the skill seems to have arrived safely since there were no war mechs that interfered. Getting to Chaos will be no truffling matter. Fiends of the past aren't fans of speedruns. But they will not stop the puddin' life. Oh my god. They'll make the evil vamoose. With that, it puts us at $4,669 total raised out of our $10,000 goal. We're almost halfway there, so let's see if we can get some donations coming in to at least get us to $5,000. Halfway there.
I heard it
Looking on a flare. Yeah, there was a flare. We have a flare cast.
Okay, we're through. Poor Quack could not withstand the full attack there. I was trying to go with the Earthbound reference, but I completely forgot the line. They couldn't grasp the true form of Lich 2's attack.
Many Fyragas coming out here from Meryl 2.
That's what you want to see for that fight.
Two punches right back to back though, last turn, first turn, and that's that for that, so...
Alright. Just don't physical attack my monk. That's all I ask.
Well, this pack of enemies seems to be feeling their 50-50s.
Yeah. He is about to hammer down Lich. Meryl 2 down for Ice Blue here. Leggy is having a bit of an unfun time. White Sharks don't die to a single Thundaga potentially, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
But at least sweeping up the rest of them reduces the number of attacks you take.
Yeah, I'm not worried about killing these packs. I'm worried about escaping these fights.
Yeah, and casting Thundaga will at least thin the herd a little bit, which will help keep you hale and hearty and alive.
Yep.
Yeah, I assume you both have nice HP values already.
My lowest HP character is 309 health.
Yeah, I mean, I only... My two black mages are both below.
sobs in 235 health on Quack.
Quack has not had a good run today.
Also, Agama effects. There are no Agamas in this version, only fire lizards.
Notably, Leggy has done one interesting thing by putting the black belt in the very far back in the 4th slot, is attempting to reduce the number of hits the black belt takes, i.e. Kraken's only thing that will really kill here is going to be physical attacks. Knows, I think, Thundara, which does Heck All at this point, so... like, all that we care about at this point in time is delivering lots and lots of pain. Chat's also asking why is there a stone statue? Because stone statues still get targeted, and the stone statue in the first spot has a 50% chance of getting targeted by any single target effects, so this just makes half of all single target effects do nothing, which is ideal.
Uh-oh.
Simultaneous Kraken fights, though. One of Ice's black belts takes a hit and goes down. That's the one in the back, of course, not the one in the front. Leggy has started throwing hands, and hands have been thrown. Marilyn 2 down for Nikki right now, so we're running along here. See, complete skill. Leggy still holding a small but notable lead.
I had to mitigate strats here so I can deal damage. Since my mage got decked directly in the chin.
Directly took 8 hits and dropped dead on the spot. Lazar is the button we want to see Tiamat using a lot here, potentially.
I kinda don't want to know how many more models than you two I will have grinded in the end. I feel like it might be a few. But welcome water elementals. If you could grind water elemental packs, they would be better than any Evil Eye or Agama ever.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go, we're gonna hit the safety high potion here. We've got simultaneous Tiamat fights here. I think like he's about 2 or 3 turns ahead. Alright. Tiamat down. 1 encounter on the Chaos floor is guaranteed. And then once you're through that 1 encounter, you roll up on Chaos and tell him, hey, I'm here. Alright. Want to explain the casino? Why this is a wonderful and terrible fight?
Who are you talking to?
Anybody who wants to explain why Chaos has 20,000 hit points and big Horkin AoE spells that can one-shot your party.
Because they set that up for GBA because they needed to rebalance things once they gave mages like intelligence and stuff.
A working intelligence stat, might I add.
Yep.
And working temper and saber, because those were bugged for obvious reasons.
So the first turn is going to be spent throwing Giant's Tonics at the Monk. We need to get the Monk up to 900 something health. The Giant's Tonics are what do that. This run's already dead. Not kidding. Not kidding. Black belt physically attacked. Turn 1, fight over.
And then a haste cast.
And then you wait for the final blow, and then it is yeah, you know haste and Kiraja.
Oh,
and
I got
physical
turn
attacks
1.
on your warrior.
There's a turn 1 flare for Ice Blue. Rip to you, not different, just dead. Welcome to Chaos, everybody.
The casino always wins.
Both of our runners have put money in the slot machine, and they've gotten a whole lot of pain.
I put money in the slot machine and didn't even get to play.
You put money in the slot machine, power went out, and then the bouncer came up and elbowed you in the throat.
But, like, I put money in the machine and it just said thanks.
Good time.
Oh my goodness, turn 1 Cyclone.
Okay, Thyraga turn 1, this is good.
But yeah, then the next thing you do is you use an elixir on your black
Oh
belt.
god, I got the haste off. And it was a flare.
Flare! 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 That is not what you want the slot machine to say, by the way. Alright, Leggy is through turn 2. Getting a slow roll on turn 2, which is pretty optimal here. So it's going to be Speed Drink, Giant's Gloves, Temper. Lazaga
Chaos is over
acceptable.
here just sitting in the corner, smoking a cigarette. Wondering when I'm actually gonna attack.
Physical attack on fighter is always optimal because it does nothing. So skip turn for Leggy, free buffing. Black Mage gets slugged, is down.
Oh.
We're down to turn 1 Tsunami. There's Cyclone, that is a dead Black Mage now. So now Leggy's just got to figure out when she wants to use her 2 full heals here to keep the party, keep the black belt alive. Is hitting for 4K. Is hitting for 4K. There's Tsunami. It's probably going to be time to heal for safety. Hitting for 4K. And then, oh, come on, Chaos. Really? Why you gotta be like that? If that heal gets off, the fight's over.
Because
Yeah.
chaos.
I got greedy.
What?
I should have healed.
Should have healed the turn before.
Yeah.
Should have healed it like 500.
Yep. Which always feels bad, but no, it's correct.
Alright,
I really wish I would stop getting Tsunami, Cyclone, Flared turn 1.
So, Chat, do you know the runner here that was always behind? Yeah, she just got Tsunami turn 2. So she is also joining everyone just starting at an even playing field.
Welcome to the casino, chat.
Lazaga
thought you were winning money
into
tonight?
Cyclone.
See, this
And
is
my black
why...
mages are level 31. They're not supposed to be that high level.
Oh, I got turn 1 haste. That's even worse.
I got turn 2 haste.
You can win with that. That's the worst part.
One-shot city is a possibility, though. I've seen Chaos crit for upwards of 1,200 damage with one
yeah.
swing.
Of course.
But yeah, we've got...
Oh
Like
no!
he's into the
I went
ice-
over a turn. That's not good.
Oh no. Ice mistargeted with the elixir. Or
No,
burning
I
elixir.
went over a turn on it.
Ah.
Alright, so I'm down an elixir.
Leggy's
I'm gonna
in
do one more
buffs.
buff.
Everyone's in buffs right now. There's haste for Nikki. Blaze out, gonna top off here. Free haste is always good to see. Hitting for 4K. 4K, we're in hitting mode. Oh, well, there goes 2 attacks out the window.
Just
Popping
because
off
she's
for
in
ice. Yep.
Alright, we're in danger. And time!
Time for Ice Blue. Just barely gonna beat Leggy out, who went for a heal last turn, and just needs to hit one more time.
Time!
Time for Leggy! Just behind.
Welcome to the casino.
Time for Nikki, let's go!
Yo!
Let's go!
Holy crap, y'all!
203.39, 203.46, 203.53. What is this?
Oh my god! So,
amazing.
Ice, all I'm going to say is this game is a terrible game to try and grind down, to try and PB at, to try and go for world record at. This game is one of the best marathon games.
But no for races. You should never run this alone in a marathon, in my opinion.
Yes.
No, always
Yeah.
submit as a race.
It
So
makes
now-
for good races.
So hey, just so you know, Leggy won the first race, and then Nikki won the RPG Limit Break race, which was the second race, and Ice Blue won the third race. So...
That means we can all retire.
Alternatively,
We're-
you know, next Valk's Marathon we could do a tiebreaker.
Oh no.
No.
Please don't DM me. I don't want to reinstall the game.
I love this game. I love this dumb game so much.
Chaos was really nice to us, I'm just gonna say that. I mean, especially to me, but...
Nice to us? I got turn 1 flared for my first fight.
Yeah, but that's quick death. That is not like, hey, he's almost dead, and then
Yeah.
he just
Leggy,
finds
Leggy,
a plus physical combo or something.
Leggy got turn ordered on what would have been her last turn. If that heal goes off, she wins the fight.
Yeah, I mean, my
but
fight, my Black Mages were almost alive through all of it because we had like turn 4 haste, but the physicals onto the warrior. My warrior was tanking like 6k worth of hit damage or something, I don't know.
My fight got super lucky. He threw out, I think, 2 or 3 slow res on the fighter.
Yep.
And then hasted himself a second time, and I was like, okay. Really, really fun race. That was super awesome.
Unbelievable. How do the three of you finish just back to back to back like that? We could never actually like predict that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
GG's, y'all. You two are so incredibly amazing to hang out with. And also, shoutouts to the ever lovely Demarine, and cannot forget our ever wonderful host, Ari.
It's always a blast hanging out with all y'all and running this game for marathons. And Demarine, I know I kind of bullied you on the spot to commentate for my Zelda 2 run, but thank you for doing that as well.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad that you bullied me into it. Was a good way to start the marathon, honestly.
Yeah, I love doing this stuff, like especially like just hanging out with a bunch of friends and just having a good heckin' time.
Just watching the channel and seeing that like the same lines on all 3 screens because the difference is irrelevant. It was... I was almost worried that we would not have enough like marathon-worthy special moments, and then we end like this, and it's like, heck yeah.
This is like the best way that this marathon could have like happened with FF1.
Yeah.
Literally a photo finish.
That was an amazing run, y'all. Thank you so much. Couldn't ask for a closer or a better run than that all around, even though that was a kind of a mean casino for most of you. Before we sign off, is there anything any of you would like to say before we do sign off and get ready for our next run?
Go follow Leggy and Nikki. Don't follow me. I stink.
Oh no, definitely also follow Ice Blue.
Definitely.
You don't want to do that. I'm playing Star Ocean right now. I don't want to spoil y'all.
Oh man, I can't. I'm gonna unfollow you while you're playing. Let me know. Can you just DM me? Let me know when you're done with Star Ocean so I can refollow you.
I will say, and the only thing I will say is Star Ocean 2, the remake, is phenomenal. The quality of life changes that they've added to that game is incredible. Highly recommend.
So you're saying I should get it?
Yes. 1000%.
I have to budget it. Phil, can we work on budgeting Star Ocean? I love Star Ocean. What's that?
Look, you sent me some Temptation the other day. I'm sending it right back at you.
I'm just gonna buy it. Like
Just do it.
Just do it. I actually want to get a physical of it, so I might actually wander down to a GameStop and see if they have a PS5 disc for it, because I actually want a physical copy.
Hey, you want to go get lunch at the mall?
Yeah, we should go get lunch. It's a little late, but
alright, I'm on the way.
Lunch.
Cool.
I'm on the way.
Look, if ever you're in the neighborhood, I will feed you.
Yeah. This is a promise.
I am always about hanging out with friends.
Absolutely.
Well,
If I
as
ever
you-
make it in the near vicinity,
Like Nikki, if you're like in the States, like I will try to find a way to make it happen.
the thing is, I would probably only enter the States to visit all of you. I don't know. But yes, we will.
Well, as you all figure out lunch, I appreciate all of your donations today. We do have one more $20 donation before you all head out. A $20 donation from Kinda Nerdy Housewife, just saying, I got back from errands just in time to see the amazing finish of that Final Fantasy 1 race. Had to donate to celebrate! Exclamation point! Smiley face.
Aw.
And with that, we're definitely going to get ourselves ready for our next run. Stay tuned, everybody, for Child of Light from which is going to be run by our good friend Keishara and fellow Valk. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this.